Guys, Topps just made their first announcements for Star Wars Black 2024. Let's check it out. What is going on, everyone? Andres from TCG Enthusiasts, and as I just said, Topps made their first announcements for Star Wars Black. Now, they haven't dropped the full checklist. Typically, for the Star Wars sets, they drop the checklist right around a week before the set actually drops. So I won't expect to have a full idea of what this set's going to look like until closer to release. But for right now, we do have a good bit of information. So let's talk about what we have in front of us here today, guys. So right off the rip, guys, this is from Dave and Adams Card World. They don't have the official information off the Topps website. Dave and Adams is a pretty reliable source. So I definitely know that this is going to be pretty accurate here. They did talk about what's going to be in each box. So each box is going to have 2 encased cards, which is the first time that they're doing something like this. Typically, Star Wars Black is a signature-heavy set, so you'll receive 1 encased card and then a pack with a couple of numbered parallels. This time around, you're going to get 1 encased auto guaranteed, 1 encased insert guaranteed, which is going to be featuring a light or dark side character. This set's kind of going to be themed after Light and Dark Side for the first time. But yeah, you're also going to get a numbered parallel as well too, a pack with 1 numbered parallel. In my opinion, this looks like a really solid set. This is going to be an auto-heavy set, so the autos are going to be the big feature here. Typically for Star Wars Black, they are heavy on the actors. I'm curious if Ahsoka Tano is going to be in this set. In the last couple of sets, Rosario Dawson has not signed. They got Pedro Pascal front and center here, so I'm assuming this is going to be the chase card. I'm not sure if he's going to have any dual autos, but right off the rip, this is what the super fractors are going to look like. When it comes to Star Wars Black, the set is more of like a sporty looking set, so the backgrounds on these cards are going to be super clean. Obviously, it's Star Wars Black, so we're going to have a lot of black in the backgrounds. And then the super fractors are typically more plain looking than other super fractors from previous Star Wars sets. Right here, you got the big super fracturing shape in the back behind Pedro Pascal, and you've also got that thin line around the cards with the super fracturing in there as well too. In my opinion, these look really good, guys. Looking at previous Star Wars Black sets, let's pull it up real quick. Star Wars Black, super fractor, 1 of 1. Let's see what previous Star Wars super fractors look like. This is chrome right here. This is a black super fractor right here. So as you can see, super specific where they place the super fracturing. When you compare it to a set like Star Wars Chrome, where they just have an insane amount of golden super fracturing behind the cards, these are going to be a more cleaner look. Some people prefer this. Other people prefer the busier looking super fractors. But in my opinion, guys, these look really cool. So huge thumbs up for me on the super fractors. This is what the base cards are going to look like. And again, they will be numbered to 199 on the rainbow refractors. So lots of different numbered cards getting slotted into here. We do have information on a couple of the inserts here. 25 years of Darth Maul, we're still celebrating his anniversary. We had the inserts in Star Wars Galaxy 2024. Looks like they're going to be making some sort of an appearance. I am curious if these are going to be movie scenes or if these are going to be Galaxy themed artworks, because I do prefer those myself. But either way, it's an interesting one that we have yet to get eyes on here for these cards. They do have Embrace the Dark Side inserts, which are highlighting characters that embrace the dark side of the Force, i.e. Anakin Skywalker, and any other characters that I'm assuming were good and then turned bad. But this is the other insert that they've announced, and it's Adept to the Dark Side. It is a case hit. There's 12 boxes per case, so you'll see 1 in every 12 boxes, and it's going to be a Shadow Box Adept of the Dark Side. Right there is what they got front and center. So Vader's going to be the big one, I'm assuming. But it doesn't say you can get these serialized. I'd imagine that you can. Typically on the shadow boxes, you can get these serialized. But as of right now, they don't have any announcements on that. As I was saying earlier, the big theme for this set is going to be the light and the dark side here. One of the new inserts that we're getting here is going to be the Galactic Factions insert, which is the card that you're seeing right there on screen. It's the Rebel Alliance. There will be like 4 or 5 different factions that we can pull here, and I want to say this is the first time where they've had an actual faction logo as one of the pulls here in the set, so being able to pull a 101 Super Fractor for the Jedi Order, that sounds pretty cool to me, guys. I like the way that sounds. Another nice addition to Star Wars Black that they haven't had in previous years. Typically, you just have the autos and the base cards with the numbered parallels. Guys, one thing that they haven't announced yet, super interested to see what these are going to look like. Animated short prints. These are going to be featuring animated light side and dark side characters, and they fall 1 per case. So these are case hits. I'm wondering whether, because they're case hits, whether they're just going to be like previous Star Wars Black, where they have the animated character with the Star Wars Black design in the background, or if this is going to be some sort of manga madness insert. Those inserts are some of my favorites from Star Wars. We haven't seen any of these since, my goodness, guys, I want to say either Finest or Chrome Star Wars 2023 was the last time we saw one of these animated inserts. I'm hoping that this is what these cards are going to look like, because if there's a set of these to pull serialized, guys, I'm a huge fan of this, and that's going to be one of my personal chases. Getting these in super fractor rings or collecting the rainbow of these Manga Madness inserts in a binder looks really cool, guys, and just not something that you see from Star Wars all too often. So fingers crossed. Again, what I'm expecting them to be is just base cards of the animated characters, but I am hoping that they look something like that, because that would be epic. We are going to get dual autos, triple autos. The dual autos will be numbered out of 10 and 1 of 1. The triple autos will be numbered out of 5 and 1 of 1. So there's not going to be very many of them out there. There will be 11 of the dual autos for each card, and then 6 of the triple autos for each card. So very thin on the amount in the set, and those are definitely going to be some of the biggest chases here for Star Wars Black. Really curious to see what the triple and dual autos are going to look like from this set. Overall, guys, super interesting sets. The takeaways for me are the 25 Years of Darth Maul, I think, are going to be really big. There's 20 different cards that you can pull, and they're all numbered to 50 or lower. So those are going to be huge hits in my opinion. They performed really well on the secondary market for Galaxy 2024, and I think these Darth Maul inserts, because it's the 25th year anniversary of Darth Maul, and he's one of the most popular villains, I think these will just be really nice hits. Galactic Factions. These will be something to watch for, guys. I think these could be sleeper cards. I could see there being lots of opportunity on the secondary market for the Galactic Faction cards, but in the future I could see these being potential big hits, especially for the ones like Jedi Order. And then the animated short prints as well too, guys. This, in my opinion, is the most interesting thing on the set. I'm expecting them again to just be the animated characters with the basic black Star Wars background, but I'm hoping that these are going to be some sort of cartoon or manga insert. If that's the case, the fact that these are only out of 50, these could be huge and something to look out for. Overall, guys, I'm really stoked for this new Star Wars set. Again, we haven't seen the full checklist, and we haven't seen what all the cards are going to look like coming out of this set. But just off the information that we've gotten so far, I can't wait to get this product in hand and start ripping some packs here, guys. What about you, though, guys? What are your thoughts on this new set? Drop your opinions and comments down below in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, make sure you hit that sub button and leave a like down below. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.